Hey man, what's up? RCBLAKES here. Getting my little exercise in downtown Chicago. One of my favorite places to walk. I love walking downtown Chicago. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But I was just thinking about how, I want you to hear this. I don't know how long this is going to be because I have a few things I need to really say to you. But I was just thinking about how skewed our concepts are. I said concepts because they're multiple. Our concepts of love, how skewed they are through whatever, our background was, what our experience was in terms of watching our parents, what we've been taught in the church or not been taught in school, what we've observed with friends, so forth and so on. But I was just thinking about how you have to really understand that love, attraction, and commitment are really, all three of them are mutually exclusive. You can love a person that you're not necessarily attracted to at certain times, because anybody that's had, a long-term, real healthy long-term relationship can attest to the fact that there are seasons in a relationship where you're not attracted to one another. You don't like one another right now. You know what I mean? You just go through those seasons. It's the roller coaster. But even though the attraction thing and I'm not feeling you right now thing is up and down, the love factor is consistent. Did you hear that? The love factor is always consistent. Even in those seasons when, Lisa not feeling me, she's not necessarily attracted to me right now because something I did or whatever. The love thing has always been consistent. That's really the revelation on what's happening with you guys when you say, I love him, I love him, I love her, but I'm not in love. What you're really saying is, right now you're not attracted. And that's why you jump out of that relationship and you go try to make another one, and that doesn't work, and you end up back with the person that you really love. It's because in your mind, you've always equated, you've always thought that love and attraction was a package deal. Not always so. You're going to always have seasons where you're not attracted. You got to love one another enough to work through those seasons until you get back to that point where you're feeling one another. And then you have the commitment piece. You're attracted to people sometimes that you don't love. They're mutually exclusive. A lot of people you're attracted to that you don't love. And then there are people that you're committed to sometimes. Sometimes you're committed to a person that you don't love. That's where a lot of legalistic religious people get caught up in relationships where they don't really love a person, but their Christian ethic pushes them into maintaining a commitment to something that is not even fulfilling, probably not even ordained. So you really come into the best of a relationship when you can love a person, be attracted to a person. And see, we have to work to be attractive to one another. Attraction is not something that's automatic. I got to work to be attractive to my wife. My wife has to work to be attractive to me. But when you can find the love, the attraction, and the commitment, you got something. Now, the commitment piece is hard for most people because when we start talking about committed, we are talking about monogamy. Yeah, we are talking about that. And I know that a lot of my brothers struggle with that thing, and I'm not judging you because I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been there. So I'm in no position to judge anybody. But the commitment piece on both ends, requires maturity. It takes maturity for a woman to be committed to a man that may have started up here and now he's here. See, it's one thing when you started here and you're here, but you started up here, now you're here. It takes maturity for a woman to hang in there with a man who got a smaller wallet now than he did when they first started. It takes commitment for a man to stay committed to one woman, when his flesh is calling for something else, and he got people hollering at him, and he got to resist that. Well, that takes commitment, and commitment is the product of maturity. So what's the message here? You ought not even be considering a relationship until you have a certain level of understanding of yourself, and until you're at a point where you have grown up. Marriage especially. Marriage is not for children. Marriage is for grown folks. And y'all can connect the dots between love, work to stay attractive to one another in terms of your attitude, your mindset, your physicality, and be equally committed to one another. You can rule the world, my friend. Rule the world.
Hey, this is RCBLAKES, and I just wanted to share something with you. I've not been so excited about a project, a book, an online program, or anything like I am about this particular project. I've not been this excited in a long time. I think the last time I was really this excited was when I published the Father-Daughter Talk. There's this book that I wrote entitled Soul Ties, Breaking the Ties That Bind. Now this book is a few years old, but I always knew that I would have to expand on it. In fact, I know that I'm going to have to even write more on the subject. But of late, I have completed the online course for this book, Soul Ties, Breaking the Ties That Bind. People have this book all over the world. And so I'm just sounding the alarm that now the online program is available. Now, some of you say, well, what's an online program? An online program is a set of videos, sessions that I pre-record and I upload to my website. And once you attain a password and a login, you have lifetime access. It's not like you have to wait for a certain time for me to come on. No, you can go in at will and you can move at your own pace. And so I finished the online program for this book, Soul Ties, Breaking the Ties That Bind, and it's available right now. Now, this particular program is going to include sessions like this. What are soul ties? That's going to be the first thing we deal with. What are soul ties? The second session will deal with why are soul ties so hard to break? There are some of you who know what I mean when I say they're hard to break. Session 3 will be the demonic powers behind soul ties. Session 4, signs of a sick soul. Session 5, the restoration of the soul. Session 6, how to break a soul tie. And don't skip to 6 before you go through 1 through 5. Session 7, the pain of purification from soul ties. And then session 8, purging the residue of a soul tie. I am encouraging you right now to go to the website. The online program, lifetime access, move at your own pace. It's just you and I. You can leave me comments. I mean, it's a wonderful experience. It's just $49. The Lord told me to slash the prices of my online programs so that more people could access it. $49. I want you to go to rcblakes.com right now, and I want you to get this online program. It's going to change your life. I promise you, it's going to change your life. Breaking the ties that bind. God bless you. Thank you.